Okay, welcome back to the Modern Medicine Woman YouTube channel. And this will be the third clip in our series where we unpack the power of the Medicine Woman Wisdom Oracle deck. And like in the last series, I will get a card. So I'm just mixing the deck. And I pull a card. And this is a really nice card. It says, open to your bigger story. And as you can see, this is a beautiful flower. So just let the image work its magic. Just feel it for a moment. That's usually the first step, to tune into the image. Maybe become aware of the reflection of that flower. It's your bigger story reflecting. It's a flower in full bloom and it takes its space. It's very inviting. So just let the image sink in for a moment. And we said last time that each card has kind of a threefold aspect, the power of each card. So your next step could be to just have a look at the guidebook. What does it say about the card? Maybe Vanessa can do that.
Let's go over to the three aspects. So one of the first aspects in our guidebook, which is here, Medicine Woman Guidebook, is the wisdom teachings. Now, the wisdom teachings are the wisdom, the knowledge underpinning each card. And it says here that the stories that we tell ourselves about who we are, what we are, influence every aspect of ourselves and our life. In fact, they shape us. So these stories, they're not always conscious. They permeate deeply within ourselves. They can be ancestral stories. They can be stories of areas, of things that have happened to us that keep us small. And they can determine how we see ourselves through life. So the second aspect is the medicine tools that are associated with this card. So this card crosses your path. You're reminded to search and create new stories, open to the bigger story. And the bigger story is really this story that you can tell yourself that changes your life completely. To be aware that you are much more, you are part of nature. As you can see there, it's a flower opening, you're blooming, you are part of nature. The story you tell yourself is who you can become. And perhaps at the moment, it's too restricted and too narrow. So the advice here is check in and open up to check in and see what kind of stories you're telling yourself and open up to the bigger story. Now, there are many ways you can do this. With the tools here, it says you could do a shamanic journey with the intent of being shown the bigger story or even shown your creation story. Okay. And so the medicine message underlying the third aspect, underlying this card, is your story is much bigger than the one you tell yourself. And it's a reminder to you, now is the time to release the outdated, the restricted stories holding you back. Whatever story is there that you're telling yourself that's holding you back, release it. You don't have to believe in this story anymore. You can create a bigger one, a new one that encompasses the whole of your being. So it's about being the story that allows you to grow, allows you to expand and shine and blossom and move towards wholeness.
Wonderful. So these are the three power aspects. Have a last look at the image. And then bring all of this back to the question you asked at the beginning, or the issue you wanted some advice for, this is what it is. And I hope you found this beneficial, and we see you next time.
Yeah, and stay tuned and do subscribe below, and to keep up to date with all our offerings. And if you want to check out the courses we're holding on the Medicine Woman Wisdom Oracle cards and training and the divination, then head over to www.womenweavingchange.com, and then you can have a look at the selection there. Thank you.
Bye.